So we're actually on the plane, believe it or not. Look behind me. We were able to board first, which is great. Dad is seated. He's eating. He's really hungry. It's been a crazy flight. Right now we have so much stuff, from the bibs to the cords to the food. That usually is not for him, but the rest is parade food. And here he is, eating the papaya, which has his medicine in. We had to crush. He's really hungry, I can tell. But it's now 11:27, which is half an hour late so far. But originally it was supposed to leave at 5 a.m. today. Before that it was yesterday at 11. So it's about 24 hours. Eat slowly, Dad. Eat slowly. Dad, you're pretending. Dad, there's nothing in the spoon. There's nothing in the spoon, Dad. Dad, you're pretending. No. So this is one of the problems when you have so much things. Like he's eating here. So Dad needs, special parade foods. So like kalua pig and potatoes and boy have been, parade like in a Queensland. He seems to really enjoy it. But that's what we have to bring for him on the plane. But everything gets piled on here. So what happens is I just spilled half of my soda onto me on the blanket and here on the bib. Luckily some went on the bib, but some also went on my pants. But I cannot even move because I am wedged in. Fortunately, my sister over there, she got those rolls. So we have some things moved over there. But basically, it's very crowded trying to eat our food and also having Dad with all his and with all the covers and everything. So this is life here on the plane. Very tight. But we had like the salad plate and he wanted to eat it, so I had to take it away and I ate some of his. Just finished the meal and as you can see that it's very crowded and it's very cramped. These planes at Omni are really tight. There's not much leg space at all. And if the person in front of you puts their seat back, it's almost like they're right here. And when I'm getting his food out and things, because he has to eat special food as well as the medication, everything gets very crowded here. So there's two of us sitting here, but all our pockets are quite full. Pockets meaning the seat pockets in the back, as well as our little trays are full with stuff. That's just how it is. You just have to organize well. My sister now is sitting next to me on the other side of the aisles, which really helps because then she had two open desk trays. So a lot of times we push everything there, but again, that's not usually common. I think they have open seats because people had canceled. There weren't that many cancellations, but we heard there were about 20 people, which is about 10% who had canceled after the second delay. Yesterday we were supposed to leave at 11:05 a.m. and then we were delayed, and they told us to come back at this morning at 3 a.m. And when we arrived, they told us that then it was shifted to 11 a.m. So, this is the third time that we're actually trying to get on the flight, and we are flying now. So everything seems to be okay so far, knock on wood. Dad ate his meal. The next concern for me is when he has to go to the bathroom. But this plane is a little bit different because there's a lot more younger people on. And the difference there is if there's younger people on the plane, it means that they're stronger and they don't have to go to the restroom all the time. And so there's no line. You can pretty much find the restroom open. Maybe you have to wait for one or two people, but it's not like before when I took Omni, where there were like 4 or 5 older people always waiting for the restroom. Then we had to wait. We had to kind of time it. So that's the one nice thing about having young people on the flight. So, the bathroom is my biggest worry for my dad. Waiting, if there's no accident, cleaning him up and things. So we'll see. He hasn't gone yet. He went right before we left, and I'm just hoping that maybe it's once, maybe twice at the most, but you never know. So I'm here in the bathroom with my dad here. This is the handicap stall, so it's big, so 2 of us can fit. He's sitting on the toilet right down here behind me, and but you can see I can move around, and it's very wide, and so 2 people can fit in here, and I think that's the key. If you bring your senior or someone who has trouble walking and you need to go in with them, then you need to use, and there's only one of these on Omni. It's the middle one between the 2 sides. Our 2 side bathrooms, he can't go alone, so I come in with him, I help him, change him, clean him up or whatever. But again, there's only one. Unfortunately, on this flight, there seems to be a lot of young people, so they wouldn't have to use this bathroom, as well as they're pretty strong, so there's no line. Luckily, we got in. There still was a little accident, and I think he's making more. So I'm still waiting. So that's another thing. You gotta wait. It takes him a long time to use the bathroom use the bathroom before it comes out. And so I got my little bag, my lunch drugs bag of all my little things of handy wipes, flushables, like scented handy wipes to try to freshen this place up, and extra diaper, and yeah, so you gotta carry your little kit with you into the handicap stall, and then that makes it easy for when you have to do what you have to do. So the pressure is there's sometimes people outside waiting, other people need to go and they need to use this, whether they're older or they're bigger, they can't use the sides, so they have to use this one. So here's my dad here playing his little blackjack game. Like I said, he rarely sleeps. He's like, I don't know if he's excited or he just is engaged or entertained by, movies and music don't seem to stimulate him very much, but he likes to do things, He spends a lot of time thinking. He has a hard time seeing sometimes too, so sometimes he pushes all the wrong buttons, Like he just had the movies all in French. I don't know how he even got there, but he just pushes the wrong button. And the other problem is he has a little bit of a fingernail, and he pushes it with the fingernail. For these touch-sensitive monitors, you have to touch the skin has to touch for it to take place. So I'm sure he's pushing over and over sometimes like that, what you just saw, and it's not happening because it's hitting the nail, not the actual skin. I just had to take my dad to the bathroom again. That's 2 times, and twice there were both little accidents, and so I had to change him, clean him up. So as I was telling my sister, this is really the last trip. This is too hard, and so for those of you who are thinking of taking your parents, there will be a limit or a final line that once you start dealing with parents who are more incontinent, or it's hard to change them even in the handicap bathroom, and to take your little bag of things to clean them up, and sometimes people are waiting. Like twice people were waiting, and I apologize as I come out, but they're probably thinking, wow, he took so long. In fact, this time I had to flush the toilet 3 times because just to clear out some of the toilet paper and stuff. But that means that people outside can hear it, because when you're waiting, when you hear the sound of the toilet flushing, you think that that's the sound you want to hear. It means you're next, and as you got to go to the bathroom, you look forward that the guy or her, she or he, is coming out. But since I had to flush 3 times, they probably were like anticipating that I would be coming out, but I never did, and so I felt a little bad about that. I think that's my line, that this is the final trip for my dad. And I kind of told him nicely that enjoy this last trip because, you know, I can't do this. And I think I've hit that line. And so for those of you who are thinking about taking your parents, you need to know where that line is, at what point. Once you get on the ground, then, you know, the game is much different. I have more latitude and leverage. The plane is the toughest because of the bathroom, the toilet, and that there's only one handicap toilet, and there people are waiting sometimes, and you feel a lot of pressure, I guess is what it is.
Yeah, it's done now.
Because Henderson is close to here.
Yeah. It's good over there. It's nice.
Yeah, we made it to the bus here. California. He can't. Hey, how's it?